At 7:30 a.m. on May 12, 1942, the 226th Rifle Division, Major General A. of E. Gorbadov, of the 38th Army attacked Nekrivo from the Fedorovko-Oktyabrskoye area with the support of tanks from the 36th Tank Brigade, 3 battalions of Guard mortars, the 648th Artillery Regiment of the RGK, and the 516th Engineer Battalion, and broke through the enemy's defenses. By 10:20, 2 battalions of the 987th Rifle Regiment reached the northeastern outskirts of the village of Nekrivo and, by 12 o'clock, pushed the enemy back to the center of the village. The 989th Rifle Regiment reached the southeastern outskirts of the village by 11 o'clock. By 1400 hours, the village was completely cleared of the enemy. In this battle, the 226th Division lost up to 500 men killed and wounded. The 36th Tank Brigade lost 16 tanks. On the first day of the Soviet offensive in the Kharkov direction, May 12, Captain Mikhail Shestakov's tank battalion swiftly crossed the Big Babka River, captured 2 strongholds of enemy resistance near the village of Nepokryto in the Volchansk district of the Kharkov region of the Ukrainian SSR, and took many prisoners, while repelling an enemy counterattack. Captain M.D. Shestakov destroyed 4 German artillery guns with their crews using fire from his tank. He was killed in this battle. On the northern flank of the operation, Soviet troops of the 28th Army under the command of Lieutenant General D.I. Ryabyshev, which included 6 infantry and cavalry divisions, 3 tank and 2 mechanized brigades, created a breakthrough of 65 kilometers deep near Volchansk and made significant advances in the Belgorod area. By the end of May 16, the rifle divisions of both striking groupings of the Red Army advanced by 20 to 35 kilometers and were engaged in battles for positions that were planned to be seized on the 3rd day of the operation. The mobile troops, instead of executing the planned deep incursion into the enemy's defenses, remained in the frontline area and were drawn into defensive battles in the northern sector, while in the southern sector they were preparing to enter the breakthrough. During the battles of May 12 to 16, the main idea of the offensive operation of the southwestern front, the destruction of the Kharkov grouping of the enemy by encircling it with the main forces of the northern and southern groupings, was conducted inconsistently and not energetically enough. The advance of the southwestern front continued to be conducted in isolation from the southern front. The German counteroffensive plan consisted of defending with limited forces in the Rostov and Voroshilograd directions, while delivering 2 strikes from converging directions on the southern side of the Barvenkovo bridgehead. One strike was planned from the north by the 6th Army of Paulus from the area of Andriivka towards Barvenkovo, and the second, by the 1st Tank Army of Kleist and the 17th Army of Gotz from the south from the area of Slavyansk towards Dolzhenkoy, with the subsequent development of the offensive of both groups towards Izium. With these strikes, the German command aimed to break through the defenses of the 9th Army, encircle, and destroy parts of this army to the east of Barvenkovo. It was further supposed to reach the Seversky Donets River, cross it in the section Izium-Petrovsk, and, continuing the offensive towards Balaklia, join the units of the 6th Army, which were defending the Choiv salient, and complete the encirclement of the entire Barvenkov grouping of the southwestern direction. The plan was given the code name Operation Fridericus.